Alright guys, so today we're going to go over how to make Pokemon for the Sysbot using Teambuilder. But this time we're going to be doing it for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, all you have to do is go in your web search. You can do this from your phone too. I'm doing it from my phone. Go to Teambuilder. It's PokemonShowdown.com, Teambuilder. And it'll look like this. Now, if this is your first time using this to make Pokemon, or if this is your first time using this to make Pokemon for BDSP, you're going to want to hit new team. You cannot use the old teams that you were making. I know a lot of y'all are using the bot and using this method to make Pokemon for Sword and Shield. Those Pokemon will run into trouble. They will not trade. So it's best to just start fresh. So what we do is hit new team. We're going to select the format, and you'll see it starts you off with Sword Shield singles at the top. You're going to scroll down until you get to BDSP right here in the middle of my screen. And I always select Ubers. So now when you go to validate your Pokemon, it's gonna judge it by your build to see if it matches the Ubers. So we're going to hit add Pokemon, and we're going to just start with Blaziken. Just for an example. So from here, you're just going to give it any item you want. So everybody loves those Master Balls. We'll do that. Also, be careful about the abilities. And you'll see it just hopped over once I hit Master Ball, went to ability. Be careful with the abilities. Sometimes there's Pokemon that their hidden abilities haven't been unlocked yet. Or for some instances, the legendaries that you can run into, they only have their hidden ability. You cannot select their regular abilities. So once we pick an ability, I'm just going to stick with the normal ability. It goes on to moves. The top, let me get rid of that. The top list is usually the moves that are not only legal, but they're going to be the ones that are most popular for the builds that you want. So you could just pick whatever. I'm just picking 4 different moves. Yeah, why not? Okay. So you pick your 4 different moves, and immediately it's going to move you over to stats. So from here, you'll notice on the very right, on the column that says IVs, you'll see they're all at 31. They are all maxed out by default. Now, depending on your build, you can change that up. I know a lot of people like to zero out the attack if it's a special attack Pokemon, but it's however you want it. All you got to do is select that field and just change it to whatever you want. You can zero it out if you want. So these sliders are for your EVs. So instead of having to train them, you just use the slider to max it out. Now there is a specific number. Let's see if I have 0. It says remaining 508. You can only assign 508 points to the EVs. So I really don't know a good build for Blaziken, but we're just doing this as an example. From there, you can change the nature as well. And what's cool is it gives you the breakdown of what each of these natures mean. So it's really cool to see when you're building, like let's say a special attack, you can automatically know which nature is best for that. So we do that. Up in the upper left-hand corner above Blaziken's head, you see it says nickname Blaziken. You can give him a nickname if you want. I'm going to skip that. Next, what everybody wants here, it says details, level, gender, and shiny. So you can make it however you want. You can make it shiny. And from there, we've covered all the bases. What you're going to do now is you're going to hit, if you look at the top, it says import export. And this is your Blaziken in text form. What you're going to do is you're going to, if it'll let me, please let me, there it goes. You're going to copy this, and then you're going to go to Discord to MonMachine. You'll see in our Discord here, MonMachine, and you're going to use the command exclamation mark, trade, space, and then you're going to paste your Pokemon. And what this does is the bot reads it from Discord. It sends the signal to the Switch to make this Pokemon exactly how you specified. And you'll see it's going to DM me my instructions. What you want to do is you want to be ready on your Nintendo Switch in the global trading and ready to punch in a trade code. Because what's going to happen is I'll show you, I submit it, it changes it in the queue. It says added to link trade queue. Current position is 1, receiving Blaziken. I'm going to go to my DMs and you'll see MonMachine has DM'd me. It says I've added you to the queue. It's looking for me, and you'll see right there, it's given me a code to meet this bot at. So once you're in the global, you punch in that code, you're gonna see the sprite of it's a blonde girl. You're gonna go up and talk to it. You're gonna trade it whatever Pokemon you don't want. I highly recommend that you go ahead and have a Pokemon that you don't want ready to be traded, and make sure that the Pokemon that you don't want is also one that isn't going to evolve when you trade it, because that will throw off the timing of the bot itself. There are some parameters that they have that kind of try to help fix that problem, but just please do not trade Pokemon that evolve upon trade. That'll help out a ton. So if you guys, I'm going to go ahead and post this to Facebook. You guys can use it for free at will. There is a timer. If you want to bypass that, just go ahead and DM me, and we can talk about that. So I hope you guys enjoy. Another way to do it, to make these Pokemon through the same text form, is through Smogon. But I do find that Smogon has some issues with their builds, in that they'll have some of the moves that aren't legal for a BDSP or in turn in Switch. And that way, when you send the code, the bot just says, hey, this isn't a possibility. I can't make this. And what sucks is having the timer on the channel. You're just wasting your time. So just be sure to validate your Pokemon. So if you go back to team, what you can do is hit validate at the top, and it says your team is valid for Gen 8 BDSP Ubers. Always validate your Pokemon. That's going to be your best bet to submitting one that's going to be made for you. So if you have any other questions, you can always hit me up. I'm going to make more videos about how you can further manipulate your Pokemon into what you want using PK Hex.